From Channel 3, early morning weather with meteorologist Mike Cameron.
We've got some areas in the 60s this morning. It actually feels okay out there. It is not stuffy anymore, or as bad as it has been anyway. Our weather watcher is telling us that it is nicer than it has been. We've got Mary Beth in New Milford coming in at 66. Sue in Unionville has 70. And Bob in South Windsor has 69, so that's nice. But our early morning pinpoint Doppler does show we still have some rain across areas southeast of Hartford. These are some showers that even have some heavy downpours with them. We've had rain rates here historically between 1 and 2 inches an hour in some of the heaviest downpours. But even a few instances when we had it even higher than that, we had a few times where we had those rain rates up to 4 inches an hour. So let's see where we are now with that. This will tell us just the intensity of the rain. Up to 2 inch an hour rain there with that cell just to the north of Norwich. Looks to be in the Lisbon area to me right now. And as you can see, it's close to Jewett City. They'll probably work just north of Jewett City, but cross 395 between there and Plainfield within the next, I'd say, 5 to 10 minutes. And as we take a look farther to the west, you can see some other showers of rain that have some heavy components of downpours too, especially nearing Middletown. It's going to get wet pretty soon. This shower here that's north of Meriden is going to cross I-91 and work probably just north of downtown, in between Middletown and Cromwell along Route 3, for instance, and Routes 9 and also 372. It's going to get pretty wet here for the next few minutes. But your forecast for today does call for partly sunny skies. Most of the rain showers will have pushed east by around 9 o'clock this morning. And then after that, we will be left with, generally speaking, comfortable weather. The humidity has come down. It'll stay lower, and temperatures won't go as high. We're looking at 87 for Hartford and Enfield. Along the shoreline, low to mid-80s today. Northwest, mid-80s. Northeast, mid-80s. Nice. Much better, if you ask me. Your early morning satellite and radar. You can see these showers that we've got ongoing here through southern New England, including Connecticut. It's just a little disturbance that formed along the weather front that pushed through last night. Drier air is trying to work in from the northwest, but notice it's kind of a messy, dirty kind of situation in that there are a lot of high and mid-level clouds here through Pennsylvania, so we are expecting those to drift on through too. So it's not going to be perfectly sunny today, but we will have partly sunny skies for a good duration of the day. Our early morning futurecast, tomorrow's weather today, we started off at 9 o'clock in the morning. We could still see some showers across far southeastern Connecticut by this point, but most of that's tapering off by 9. And we're starting to really see it brighten up as we head towards noon. Here's your afternoon, about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, looking fine. But not perfect. Could still see some isolated showers, light ones bubbling up late in the afternoon today. Just a few. Most of us see dry weather through the afternoon today. In your early morning 7-day forecast, totally dry on Monday. It'll be partly sunny in the morning, increasingly cloudy in the afternoon with highs in the mid-80s. And then Monday night, Tuesday is our next opportunity for some rain. Could have some heavy downpours with this as well, especially into Tuesday morning, highs in the low 80s. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, partly sunny skies all 3 days. An isolated afternoon storm with highs in the mid-80s. And by Wednesday, Tina, the humidity is starting to creep back up, but it shouldn't be as bad as last week. We'll see you in a few minutes.
Thank you, Mike.
Well, it is Lost and Found time again, and you said we have a mellower cat. He is so nice.
Look at what he's doing. Now, I have a cat at home, and I will admit I have a cat. I have 2. He likes to, when you squitch his ear, he likes to do this. Just like a dog does. Okay. Yes, because it feels so good. He's like, oh, yeah, oh, yeah, oh, yeah, oh, yeah. Just like dogs when you do this, when you scratch under their bellies. This is what they like to do. This is Bill. Look at this big man. He's awesome. He's very cool. He reminds me of a cat I used to have, and he's fabulous. He's 8 years old, but I got to tell you, he doesn't look it. He doesn't act like it. And he is wonderful. Branford Compassion Club. He was given up by his owner because of financial reasons with his brother. His brother did find a new home. I like seeing the reaction. So this is why we keep them in line out here. We just kind of make them, their ears mush. He likes to, get this, make muffins and knit.
I'm scared to know what that means.
It's when they need their blankets and they make muffins and they knit and kind of stuff, and that's what it's called. It's called making muffins.
Okay.
Anyway, he is fabulous. He's 8.
He's a tiger tuxedo? Is that what this means?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's basically your basic kitty cat. He really is such a good boy, and he's so friendly compared to the last
I know.
one.
This guy, he likes to be just...
Yep, and he likes to do this mushy stuff with his face too. Huh? Kids, they're fine. Anyway, call the Branford Compassion Club. They're open on Saturdays from 8 to 11, or 11 to 3, but they're also open by appointment. So if you want to talk to them about this guy or the last guy or the next one's coming up, give them a call, 203-483-MEOW, 203-483, which translates to 6369, and see if maybe Bill can be your buddy. Huh, Buddy Bill. He's really cool. Look at this. Hey, yeah, he says, oh, yeah, I like that.
Now, I wonder what happens. What happens to you if you're done on both sides?
He says, I shake my head and I come over for pets. There we go. So there you are.
All right, so we've got kitty cats?
Yep.
Little ones.
Whoops. We got little guys next.
All right.
Very cute ones.
Coming up next hour.
Okay.
And we begin at 7:30 with the weather. This is a live look from our iCam in Waterbury on this Sunday morning. And I know that we are all relieved that the heat wave has officially come to an end. And that means that some cooler temperatures are on our way, more comfortable temperatures. Meteorologist Mike Cameron standing by with a check at the nice-looking forecast.
Not as bad. You're looking out there this morning and looking at the clouds, and you're like, nice. Well, at
Better
least it's
than,
not steamy as all can be.
Yeah.
And we will lose the clouds, too. We will see some sunshine today. So especially as we head into the late morning and afternoon,
I'll take it.
some sunshine. Some sunflowers. We want to thank...
Early morning weather with meteorologist Mike Cameron.
Still have some rain across the area this morning. Heavy downpours, in fact. Some places seeing really heavy downpours, up to 4-inch-an-hour rain. Luckily, that's moving to the east. And what we have instead for most of today actually is a fairly comfortable day. The heat wave is gone. And actually, it'll be a fairly decent Sunday throughout the state for most of the day. So here are your headlines. I'd say it's almost refreshing this morning, and considering that it is some 10 to 15 degrees cooler and the humidity is down by a good 10 to 15 degrees as well. But it's not perfect. We do have those showers that we're going to look at in just a second. Typical warmth today. We're expecting highs that we would normally see during this time of the year. And even this afternoon, we do have an isolated shower threat. It's a pretty minimal one, and any showers we see this afternoon not nearly to the level of what we've seen this morning. In fact, we still have some of these showers crossing through the state as we speak. Here's your early morning pinpoint Doppler. I've got this looping here over the last hour or so, but let's take you to the latest image. This is where we have the showers now, and they're basically anywhere south and east of Hartford is where we're seeing these showers. So that's where we're concentrating our look here. So Middletown, Hartford out of this now, but as we look eastward towards Colchester, Lebanon, over towards Salem and Montville, and then through the Limes as well. There's a pretty good deal of rain here all along I-95, basically from 395 eastward. So this is a tough go right here. And then up past Uncasville, up towards Norwich, we're seeing some light showers across the Norwich area. But outside of there, you can see it turns heavier as you head north on 395 up towards Plainfield. It's really heavy rain. Same thing for Canterbury. Also into Sterling, we're going to see that rain as well, pretty heavy in that neck of the woods. As we do a quick future scan on this for you, just to give you an idea, over the next 45 minutes to an hour, most of this rain is pushing to the east and into Rhode Island. So that's the track of this stuff. And then later on this afternoon, we are expecting partly sunny skies through most of your afternoon. I'm qualifying and saying most of it, with temperatures running in the mid to upper 80s. Not too bad. And then overnight tonight, partly cloudy skies, comfortable or more so than it has been, with temperatures back into the 60s. If you want really true comfort for sleeping weather, really it's when it gets into the 50s, but we'll take it. This is much better than what we've seen. Our early morning futurecast, tomorrow's weather today, showing that a lot of the clouds involved with the morning rain moving to the east, so all of us get into that partly cloudy sky that some of us are already seeing here by noon. And then most of the afternoon is partly sunny, but remember I qualified most of the afternoon. Look what the model does. It does spill out a few isolated sprinkles or showers as we head into the afternoon and evening hours. I can't rule that out. The front that came through is still close. And so we still might see an isolated sprinkler shower even late this afternoon or evening. And that's in your early morning 7-day forecast. And then as we look towards tomorrow, Monday's actually going to be a really nice day because I don't think we have any chance for rain really tomorrow. It's increasingly cloudy during the late afternoon, but overall pretty nice with highs in the 80s. Looking towards Monday night and Tuesday, that's a good shot for some rain, even some thunder and lightning with that, with highs in the low 80s Tuesday. And then Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday are each about the same. Mid-80s, partly sunny, but in the afternoons, a few bubble-up storms. I think it's slightly muggier, too, as we look towards the end of the week, Wednesday through Friday.
All right, but better, a little lower.
Better. Yeah, it's certainly not the heat wave, and the dew points, I'd say probably upper 60s, not mid-70s.
All right,
so
that's
even that
definitely
isn't
better.
as bad.
All right.
Got some birthday